Welcome back to Cooking with Cashway. My name is Mike, and this is Chef Randall. We're glad you're joining us. A reminder at all of our recipes that we have been working on over past episodes can be found on our website at valleynewslive.com. This particular recipe, along with the video, will also be placed there as well. This is going to be a fan favorite. Why? Because we are going to make
chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Well,
hear that? It's applause. It's applause from home.
From
no,
a particular person.
It's from all parts of our viewing area.
Boy, you have much better hearing than I do.
Oh, I do. So how are we going to do this?
So we have some chicken wings here, and we have whole chicken wings. So what I mean by whole is that the first and second joint are plus the tip.
Okay.
We want to leave them this way because we're going to grill them. If you have like a pellet smoker or something like that, you could certainly use that here too. But we're going to grill these, and we want to just have those wings intact. Okay, because it's gonna have a very visual appeal to it. So I'm gonna have you give me a little salt and pepper on those.
I can.
And while you do that, I'm gonna make our kimchi butter. Okay, so I have some kimchi.
Okay.
And I have drained as much of the liquid as I can by taking it in a towel and squishing it and get most of that liquid out of there. So that's gonna go in there, and then I got 1 stick of butter. So that's it's 1 cup of kimchi, and that is drained, okay? Then we have our food processor here.
Kimchi is what again?
So kimchi is, if you think of it as it's the same process of sauerkraut. It's just made, instead of cabbage, it's made with Napa cabbage.
Okay.
And it's made with Korean spices. Particularly one of them is called gochujang. And gochujang is a bean paste, a chili paste. And that is got a fermentation to it, so it adds to that flavor. But it's the same process as actual sauerkraut is made.
You MASH aficionados will think back to an episode with Frank Burns where kimchi is involved, and that's where it came to mind. All I can remember is that episode. So thank you for explaining.
Did you season both sides there?
I did not.
Okay, so season both sides, please. Oh, the smell of this is just intoxicating.
You have me trained so that I don't do anything more than...
And then I need you to sprinkle a little bit of so this is some Chinese 5-spice and granulated garlic.
Okay.
And then we also have some sesame oil. Okay, so we'll season both of those. So that's kind of giving we're flavoring our chicken wings with that makeup.
Okay.
All right. Then in our 5-spice goes.
Well done.
All right. And then our granulated garlic. And then our sesame oil. Oh, I love that smell already. So this is going to be, like my mom would say, oh boy, that's spicy. Because it's not that it's hot, but that it's got a lot of spices. So why don't you swirl that around for us, please? So yeah, it's got a lot going on here, a lot of big, bold flavors.
Was your mom a spicy cooker?
No. And it wasn't until I came home and started cooking at home. And at first it was kind of like, I think my mom was somewhat offended, And then it got to a point where, she was just like, well, this is easy. Well, he's going to cook for the holidays. This is awesome.
Well, and I think for parents, they're always with your kids. If you spiced it up too much, they didn't like it. So dumb it down and serve it that way. And
I think that, over the time, my family started to understand, how dedicated I was to my craft and how passionate I was for food. So I think that's really where that comes from.
And it's understandable.
So, definitely not. No, this is definitely not Scandinavian.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna put these on the grill.
Okay.
We're gonna move our kimchi butter over to our our container here, and we'll come back.
What temp are you going to cook at it and how long?
I'm going to cook these over medium.
Okay.
And we're going to cook them to 165.
165. I think it's going to take about 20 minutes.
I would say about,
something like that. And don't you worry.
Best thing to do is do what?
just sit tight where you're at.
And take the temperature.
Oh, on your end.
yeah.
On your end, just sit tight where you're at and come back in a couple of minutes, and this is all going to be done. We'll see you then.